there are so much applications of MATLAB in every field of the engineering. Now, what are the features of MATLAB? This is basically a family of application-specific solutions called toolbox. For example, if you are talking about image processing, so you have computer vision toolbox and image processing toolbox. If we are talking about machine learning, so you have neural network toolbox. And if you want to some automation, though, you have fuzzy logic toolbox. And for the signal processing, you have signal processing toolbox. So they are a application specific family of some commands and some scripting files that is called toolbox. And toolbox is a comprehensive collection of MATLAB functions, basically, nothing else. So just like that in the example, signal processing, control system, neural network, fuzzy logic, wavelets, and image processing. So what are the advantages of the MATLAB? Basically, it is very easy to use and user friendly, and it is not hard just like your C or C++, and there are so much uh, curly brackets, and they you can, if you are writing in C program, then if you have some error in the program, then you have to difficult to find out the error. But in MATLAB, you can easily find out your error in every step of the program. So MATLAB is an interpreted language, and program may be easily written and modified with the built-in integrated development environment and debug with the MATLAB debugger. And for MATLAB is supported on many different operating systems in computer systems. For example, you can run on Windows, MacBook, and Linux, and every type of computer systems, providing a large measure of platform independence. And predefined functions, we have some predefined functions if you want to calculate factorial. So you have a function of FACT, then behind the factorial of a function, you have some script language uh, in terms of C and OOPS. So MATLAB comes complete with an extensive library of predefined functions that provide tested and prepackaged solution of many basic tasks. And device independent plotting, the plots and images can be displayed on any graphical output devices. And one of the important application of this MATLAB, there is a graphical user interface, GUI. So we can create your GUI, your own GUI basically in graphical format. Mm, it is sometimes slow because of it is an interpreted language, and therefore can execute more slowly than compiled language like C, Python, etc. Cost, it is very costly. Basically, a full copy of MATLAB is 5 to 10 times more than expensive than a conventional C, Fortran, or Python. Obviously, Python is your open source language, open source software, so we can easily download on the MATLAB, uh, download on the internet, and but MATLAB is expensive. So there are some Simulink also there for the graphical things. So this is the MATLAB capabilities, how what I do, what we do on the MATLAB, data access, we can do analysis, visualization, report and documentation, deployment, integration with the hardware and software. We can do anything using MATLAB. And we can do maths and computations, algorithm development, modeling, simulating, prototyping, data analysis, exploring visualization, scientific and engineering graphics, and application development, GUI. There are so much applications in worldwide we can use in aerospace and defense is defense systems, also automotive, biotech, medical and pharmaceutical companies, chemical and petroleum companies, communication, computer and office equipment, education, electronics and semiconductor, financial services, industrial equipment. And there are so much applications in every area of engineering or biomedical, in every field. MATLAB is very vast. So how to start a MATLAB? Basically, uh, participants, if you have a laptop, you can download MATLAB laptop or mobile, you can easily, and I will go for how to install MATLAB, how to use MATLAB online in your laptop or mobile. So for the I am telling about first for laptop. So you have to go to Google. First, you have to there is some slow internet because of. So first of all, you have to go Google and type MATLAB online. You can do on your own laptop. Okay, so you can go for the first mathswork.com products MATLAB online, and in MATLAB online you have to create account. Basically, I have created already, so just I am sign outing here, and now I show you how to create. So this will here and create one. If you have an account, then you can type email, then next, and type password and sign in. Okay, so you have to link license for evaluation version. Okay, because there are some licenses and paid version, so you have to take trial version. This is for 30 days, and you can learn in 30 days more. Okay, so you can use MATLAB online. So I have already used using trial version for 30 days, and my end date will be 23rd March 2021. So how to start MATLAB online? Okay, now start using MATLAB online. If you can do, then you can use now MATLAB online. Create one account on mathswork.com and get the trial license, and you can use for 30 days. So basically, this is your MATLAB online window. and it is just like your software, uh, actual software window. Okay, and you can write any program like your original software you can use online platform. Okay, now this is your basically on laptop you can use, and on mobile you can go to Play Store and type MATLAB. I show you one screenshot of this. So you can type in your MATLAB mobile MATLAB app. This one, is it visible? MATLAB mobile app. Okay,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
you 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 can download it for uh, for mobiles. Okay, and you can use like laptop, and you have to create an account on this app and get a trial license for 30 days, and you can use in your mobile. Okay, so but I have a software MATLAB. This is the MATLAB icon. I'm just first closing my window. Okay, now this is starting of MATLAB. I have a 2018B version.
Hello.
Yes.
So some of my classmates are wanting to join your workshop, so they need
Your voice is not
accept you.
clear.
Some of my classmates to come in workshop, so they need your request to accept.
सर कुछ
Okay,
बच्चों को
okay.
अलाउ कर दो सर.
Actually, I have no control basically. So you can ask for. I am calling to Shweta ma'am. Okay, just wait. Hello, sir. Please allow some students. They are waiting. Sir, students are saying some of the students are waiting. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, I have conveyed. Okay, okay. Basically, this is your MATLAB window. Okay, and as we can see here, you can see this is your editor window, write and save program. This is your command window where we can type commands and get the outputs instantaneously. and this will be your workspace. Okay, where uh, whenever we assign a value to a variable, then it will store in workspace and save. And this is your current folder where you are working and where you have saved your program. And this will be your command history. Basically, this view past commands which have you used in your program and save a whole session using a diary. Okay, so we can titles. You use title, desktop layout, and how to use desktop layout, the command window, and editor window in one time. Now, MATLAB variables names. And there is one feature also in MATLAB. You can see here live script. So I will take this workshop using live script. So I have already created one script here. Basically MATLAB workshop. If you want to make a manual or if you want to make one report on your project, then you can do easily in live editor window. Okay, this is the new feature after 2018, live editor. So we can add text also, we can run a section and something. So this is your text in your live editor. So what is MATLAB features, toolboxes, which has shown in PPT also. Okay. So now MATLAB variables names. So we have to write your program in command window and you have to assign. So now here, if I'm writing x equal to 2, so value 2 is assigned to x. Okay. If I am typing here capital X, then it will get undefined function or variable x. So your variables here is case sensitive. It means if you assign a value to small x, then you have to use small x into the entire program. So you have to be careful whenever you assign a variable to, so you have to use small or capital. And you cannot start your variable using underscore and number. First letter should be your alphabet. Suppose I am using 1 underscore x equal to 3. So invalid text character. It will not allow in MATLAB. Okay. And x underscore 1 equal to 3. Then it will allow. Okay. Suppose I am giving under 2 uh, underscore x equal to 2, then it will also invalid text character. Okay. So we have to careful to assign a variable. Okay. So variable MATLAB variables names. So you have to use first letter should be your alphabet. After that, you can use number, underscore, and etc. Variable names must start with a letter and can be followed by letters, digits, or underscore. Okay. Now variables and arrays. How to define a array in MATLAB? Because for our purposes, a matrix can be thought as an array. We can say row matrix and column matrix, a single row and single column. That is how to store. Vectors are a special form of matrices and contain only one row and one column. And scalars, that is only one row and one column, which contain one element. So how to assign variable to a matrix? So we can see here. Suppose I have to assign a single value and single row, and it will create x equal to 1. And if I am doing this one. 1, 2, 3. Then it is your vector or 1, 2, 3, and indexing of this one, sorry, x1, it will be 1. If I'm talking about x3, the third element will be a 3. Okay, so we can do indexing also here. And how to represent a matrix? Suppose we have a 2 into 2 matrix. So how to represent? In the square bracket, 1 space 3 semicolon 4 space 5. Okay, we have 2 rows and 2 columns. Now you can see here you have a matrix, 2 cross 2 matrix. Okay, if I want only element 5, then what is the position of 5? What is the position of 5? It will be 2, 2. So x2 comma 2 will be, it is your 5. If you want 4, then you have to define x2 comma 1, then you will get 4. Okay, you have to define the positions of your element. Okay, then you will extract the value from your matrix. So that this is very low order matrix, so you can easily get when we want to extract some pixels in your image, then you have to define, you have to cropping your image using this technique. Okay. Okay. Now, how to add or multiply your matrices? Basically, there are some conditions to for addition and multiplication of two matrices, because when we adding two matrices, then your order of the matrices should be same for addition. Otherwise, you cannot add. And for the multiplication, the number of columns in the first matrix should be equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. Then you can multiply, otherwise, no. So, it means if we multiply these two matrices, then what is the order of first matrix? 3 cross 3. And what is the order of second matrix? Be 2 cross 2. Because order are different, so you cannot add. Because in addition, corresponding elements will be added. And for the multiplication, A and B. Now you can see 3 cross 3, 2 cross 2. So these two are not equal. So you cannot multiply. It will show you error. Okay. So what to do? We have to do order should be same. Suppose this order is 3 cross 3, this is also 3 cross 3, then you can add. And suppose you have a matrix A, 3 cross 2, so B matrix should be 2 cross something n, anything, 1, 2, 3, 4, some 5. But number of columns in first matrix should be equal to number of rows in second matrix. Then you can multiply, otherwise not. That's why in the multiplication, A, B not equal to BA, except if both matrices are same order. अगर हम बात करें 3 cross 3 और 3 cross 3 की, then you can do AB equal to BA, but not multiplication should be same. Results should not be same. Okay, but we can multiply AB or BA. Okay, so how to add or multiply in MATLAB? So I am going in live editor window. So I show you how to use live editor window. So now here I am doing coding. So here code. Okay. So I have to first define a matrix A, then B. So A equal to 1, 2, 3 column. Column basically we are using for separating the rows. Okay. 1, 2, 3 is your first row. 4, 5, 6 is your second row. Then if I am running this section, then you will get A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Then B equal to, just first I am taking 2 into 2, 4, 3, semicolon, 1, 2. Then run this. This is 4, 3, 1, 2. Okay. Now you have to add. So C equal to A plus B. Now you can see. Run this section. So there is one error. Matrix dimensions must agree. It means it will show error. So for this, you have to define a matrix B. Suppose 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now this is your 3 cross 3 matrix, and it will overwrite. There is, okay, I will assign some other variable here. One, 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 two, three, and 4, 5, 6. Okay, now it is okay. Now you can add or multiply. So E equal to A plus B. Now run this section. Now you can see here 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Okay, the corresponding elements are adding 1, 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, and 3 plus 1, 4. Okay, then and you can multiply also A, E equal to, or F equal to E, A star D, and run this section. And you can see here, this is basically mathematical multiplication. A star D, 15, 20, 25, 33, 44, 55, 51. It will the result of just like your mathematical computation of multiplication of two matrices. But if I want to do element by element multiplication, if I want to multiply corresponding elements, so what to do here? A dot star D. Now you can see the difference, both multiplications. Now if we see, this is your mathematical computation, just like your maths, but here we have multiplied corresponding elements of A and D. So 1 into 1, 1, 2 into 1, 2, 3 into 1, 3, 4 into 1, 4, 5 to the 10, 6 to the 18. Now you can see in this. So whenever we use dot is used for element wise operation. We can divide also element wise, we can multiply, we can square of element. So we can see in another example also. So this is basically your addition and multiplication of two matrices. Now you can see a dot star B. Basically, this is your element wise multiplication. Now, how to find out the transpose of a matrix, inverse of a matrix? If we talk about mathematical computation of inverse of a matrix, then it will take some time. But in MATLAB, you can easily find out the inverse. Just write here single command. If you have defined one matrix A, and if you want to find out the transpose of a matrix, just A complement. And inverse, just write INV A. And if you want to square of each element, or sorry, square uh, of L matrix A, then you have to just A dot square. Okay, capping. So how to do it in MATLAB? Here, if there is problem in live editor, now we can use command window also. So do one thing. There is one important command is CLC. CLC used for clear the command window. Okay, so whatever written in your command window, it will be clear. Okay, so now we can define again one matrix, and there is one also important thing. Upper arrow, when we press this, then you can see all command history which is used in previous command. So we have not defined any matrix in command window, but we have 2 into 2, but we have to define 3 by 3. So I am adding only here 4, 5, 6, semicolon, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this is your matrix X. Now you have to find out the transpose of this matrix, and Y equal to X complement. Now you can see what is the transpose of a matrix. Basically, transpose of matrix just converting rows into columns and columns into rows. So now you can see 147 is the column of matrix X, and in the Y you can see this is your row. Okay, so this is your transpose. If you want to find out the inverse of matrix X, so just type here Z equal to INV X. Okay, this is your inverse of the matrix. Okay, and if you want to square of this matrix, just A equal to X dot cap square. Now you can see what is dot cap the element. Each element 1, 9, 16. But if you want to square the matrix, then you have to multiply X dot X. Sorry, X star X. Now you can see this is your mathematical multiplication and squaring of a matrix. Okay, so transpose, inverse, and if you want to find out the eigenvalues of a matrix, then you can do easily. Just type here EIZ X. Now, these are eigenvalues of your matrix. And if you want to find out the eigenvector and eigenvalues, then you have to type here just V and V1 and equal to EIZ X. Now you will get eigenvectors and eigenvalues. Okay, these diagonals are your eigenvalues, and these are eigenvectors for every eigenvalue. Okay, so now next one. So this is all about transpose, inverse, each element of the square. So you can do anything on your matrices. Matrix operation you can do easily in the MATLAB. Concatenation. Basically, concatenation is the process of joining arrays to make larger one. If you want to join two arrays in single matrix, then you can do easily. How to do? See here. You have a matrix, suppose 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, if you want to add, we want to concatenation joining two arrays, suppose B equal to A, comma A. Okay. Now you can see you have written two matrices side by side. If you uh, write in column wise, then you can easily separating by column. Sorry, equal to sign is left. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your concatenation. You can join two arrays to data. Okay. So array indexing, just like that. If you want to extract the one row, one column, one value, one element, then you can easily using MATLAB, and in the MATLAB using the position of your element. Suppose in this example, what is the answer of A23? So A23 basically, if I see here, A11 is your 1, A12 is your 2, A21 is your 3, A22 is your 4, A31 is your 5, and A33 is your 6. So A23 basically it will show you, because second row, third element, there will be some error. Okay, because there are three rows and two columns. If so, it will be show error if I am talking about A6. So I show you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so first you have A2 comma 3. It will show you error because there is no third column. Okay, if I writing here A6, A6 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So sixth element, okay, row wise, I am counting, then it will get 6. If I am talking about A 2 comma 2, then second row, second column, you will get 4. Okay. If you want one particular row and one particular column, then you have to use column. Then it means you have chosen second column. And second column is here 2, 4, 6. If I am taking 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, easily extract the values from a matrix. Okay, and you can use in the computation also. Okay, whenever you require. Okay, this is all about some small things and just 2 by 2 matrix, 2 cross 2, 3 cross 3, and 4 cross 4. And this is basically all some small things. If you have long arrays, so what to do? So suppose you want to do 1 to 10 numbers. So we can define a variable 1 colon 10. Then it will equally stepping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 individually. Okay. If I am using k equal to 2 colon minus 0.5 and minus 1. So minus 0.5 is your stepping, and you will get 2, then minus 0.5, then you will get 1.5, then 1, then 0.5, then 0, then minus 0.5, and up to minus 1. Okay. And if you want to create a matrix, suppose 1 to 4 and 5 to 8, then you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8. You have not to write 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8 more data. And there is one important function is linspace 0, 5, and 4. Basically, the concept of this u equal to linspace minimum limit, maximum limit, and number of samples. Okay, how much samples you required? 0 is your minimum limit, 0 से start होगा, then 5 is your maximum limit, and number of samples you will get 4. Okay, according to equally division. So how to do in MATLAB, you can easily see. So I am defining here t equal to 0 colon 10. So 0 to 10, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if I am doing this one, 0 and 2 and 10. Now you will get 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so there is stepping of 2s. Okay. And if I am using t equal to linspace 0, comma 10, comma 4. You want to 4 samples or 5 samples or 6 samples. Suppose I want to take 6 samples. Sorry, linspace. Okay, there is one mistake. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, or if you want to take 7, then you will get 0, 1.667, 3.33. MATLAB will do automatically. Okay, there is no need of any calculations. So you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 samples between 0 and 10. Okay, and the application of these functions we will see further in plotting. So generating vectors from functions. One function is zeros, ones, and randomly. So what is the use of zeros? If I am writing zeros 1 cross 3, so you will get a matrix 1 cross 3 with 0 element and ones, then you will get the matrix 1 cross 3, okay, with element 1. And if I am if I want to create a random matrix between 0 and 1, values will be your between 0 and 1, then you can get a random matrix. Here see, so x equal to zeros 4 comma 5. Then you can see here you have a matrix 4 cross 5 order with 0 element. Basically zero matrix used for padding of an image. If you want to padding your image and adding some data into your image, then you have to use this these type of matrices. We say in image processing zero padding, okay. And if I writing here once 4 cross 5, then you will get 1 1 1 1 1. And if I'm writing here x equal to and 3 comma 4, then you will get one random matrix, but values must be between 0 and 1, okay, not greater than 1, not less than 0, okay. Okay, some important functions are here. This one, first function help. This is very important function for any software, because using help you can learn any software. This is very strong tool or function in any software. Basically help will make ease of your software, okay. There is one CLC, clear command window. Clear remove items from workspace, freeing up system memory. Length, max, minimum, size, I, sum, sort, absolute. So you can use these functions directly. So I am using here. Okay. So now you can see it. First you have seen CLC, clear the command window. If I am using clear all, then you can see in into the left hand side workspace will be blank. Okay. Any participants have any doubt or something? Any question? Any student? Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you resolve me some doubt about
Yes, Chetan.
data science? I want to know just how can I start my data
Okay.
science journey? So, if you can tell me.
Okay. You can call me after this work. Let me. Okay.
Okay, then. Okay, sir. I'll call you.
I will drop my number and email ID here. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay. That will be much more better. Okay, sir.
So if I am using linear space, this one. Okay. Now, if you want to know length of this array or vector, so I equal to length, length of t. How much elements are there in this vector? 6. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. These are 6. And if you want to know the maximum value, okay, so max of t. Now you can see, and min of t, and you can see 0. Okay, maximum value and minimum value of any vector. Okay, so CLC, clear all, close all. And the most important strong feature is help. Suppose you know the command, and but you don't know how to utilize the command. Suppose linspace. Okay, so you have to write in the command window help linspace. Okay, just enter it. Now you can see the documentation about linspace, linearly spaced vector. Okay, x1, x2. Basically, this is your row vector, and linspace x1, comma x2 generates n points or n samples between x1 and x2. Okay, and suppose you want to something about max or minimum or any other, like factorial. Okay, so now you can see a factorial function, and you can write directly factorial 5. You will get the answer 120. 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So, but if you want to calculate factorial 5 in C or C++, then you have to write some looping and then you will get the answer. Okay. But here, a predefined functions are there, factorial and differentiate. So you can use it. Okay. So these are all size of array. If you have a matrix or if you have a something, if suppose this one, if you want to know the size of the matrix, then size of X, then you can see a 4 cross 5 matrix. Number of rows is 4, and number of rows are 4, and number of columns are 5. Okay, so you will get. So there are predefined functions are there. Okay, then you can use it. Okay. And you can easily sum, sort, and absolute. I basically used for identity matrix. I 4. So you'll get a square matrix with diagonal elements of 1. Okay. Now I am doing something here, but you will not get the output. So A. Okay. Now I have written a semicolon after your statement line. X equal to zeros 4 comma 5, then semicolon. Then you will not get the output. You will not get the result or answer. Why? Because of semicolon. Semicolon is used for skipping the steps, for saving your time. For example, if I am writing here x equal to little space 4 comma 5 comma 10,000. So if I'm not using here semicolon, then you will run 10 lakh samples, then it will take time. Suppose Now I have used semicolon, then it will execute perfectly, and all values are stored in workspace X, but not in command window. If I am not using semicolon, then you will get. It will take time to run this program, and these so much values are presenting here between 4 and 5, 10 lakh values. Okay. So for skipping these things, you have to use semicolon. Only you will not use semicolon which step you are getting in command window or which want to use as an answer. So semicolon role is very important in the MATLAB. Now next is plotting and visualization. How to plot the things and visualize the things in MATLAB. So MATLAB has extensive facilities for displaying vectors and matrices as graphs, as well as annotating and printing these graphs. The plot function has different forms depending on the input arguments. If y is a vector, then you can plot it. Plot y. Produce a piecewise linear graph of the elements of y versus the index of the element of y. Suppose if I am writing y equal to 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, and you have used plot y, then it will plot indexing. Indexing means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here y. Then you will get the graph, linear graph. Okay. And if you are specifying two vectors x and y, then you can easily plot between x and y graph. So how to plot the graph? I show you. Now I am doing all the work in the command window. I am not saving any files anywhere. Okay. I will tell about editor window after that. Okay. Why we use editor window. Okay. But firstly, we are doing on command window. So just I am copying the things. Okay. I have already live editor window. Okay. This one. Now code. Now I am writing this code here. Just enter this one. See this. Okay. You have writing here x equal to 0 colon pi over 100 colon 2 pi, because your plot should be for one cycle, so 0 to 2 pi, and you are plotting sinusoidal signal sine of x with respect to y. So y plotted with respect to x. So what is the result of this section, of this command from this section? Now you can see here, this is your output of these commands. Now you can see 0 to 2 pi. 2 pi means what is the value of pi? 3.14. Then 6.28. Now you can see here the last value will be 6.28. How? Now you can see data cursor. I am clicking here. This one. What is the value of x? What is the value of y here? 6.28 will be the last value. if I am clicking anywhere on the graph, we are getting what is the value of x and y on this graph. Okay, and suppose if you want to fixing or limiting your axis 0 to 2 pi, okay, and minus 1 to 1. So what to do? Just you have to write one more command, axis 0 to 2 pi and minus 1 to 1. 0 to 2 pi, that is your x limit, and minus 1 to 1, that is your y limit. Okay, so how to use? I am clearing output. Now, first, before that, I have to write some labeling here, x label, y label, and title, and grade. Why it is showing red? Because of it is not single quote in appropriate manner. So I'm changing here. If you are writing any text, then it will show you blue in blue color. Okay, grayed out. Now, if you see the output of these commands, so run this section. Now you can see here there is no y label basically. Okay, just wait. Y label. This one. C, Control V. Okay, now run. Now you can see on the x-axis written here radian, and on the y-axis it is written amplitude, and the title it is a plot of sin x versus x. Now if you want to, and these are grades are here representing, okay, because I have used grid all. If you want to limit in your axis, then you can use this command. See, after plotting, yes, okay. So from this section, now you can see. Now your y values are limited to minus 1 to 1, and on the x-axis you can see here 0 to 6.28. Okay, 0 to 2 pi. Okay, you have limited your axis. For example, and labeling your x-axis, labeling your y-axis, title. But now I am showing you something. I am copying this program from here to, I'm going to new script. Okay, this is your new script. Now we can say this is your editor window. Okay, why we are using editor window? because I want to save my program to further use in the future. Because I am writing in command window or live editor window also, using for saving your documentation. But in the command window, if I am writing some commands, if I am closing my MATLAB, then there will be no any data for future use. So I have to save my program using editor window. So I am copying the program in editor window, and before that I will use always three commands: clc, clear all, and close all. And before running this program, you have to save it. So untitled. And for saving the program, you have to give the name to your file. So be careful for giving nomenclature or naming your file name. So how to use the file name? So when we save the program, so you have to use some underscore things like this is my experiment number one, or plotting. So if you use plot name, okay, and I save this plot in my folder plot file. I have created one and saved. Okay, change folder. Now, if you run this program, then you will not get the output because there is some error plot xy, because plot is your reserved function or predefined function. If you are saving your files with predefined functions, then you will not get the output. So you have to rename your program. Rename, suppose plot underscore 2, then you will get the output. Okay, so you have to use underscore if you are using your predefined functions also and some names. Then if you are using underscore, then you will get output, okay, in any way. Okay, now your program has been saved in your folder and you can use further in your future. Okay, and this is your plotting basically. Now for plotting, if you want to decorate your plotting, then you can do it. Mark is color, and some line weight also, face color, marker size. So now I am doing these things also. If I use this command instead of this, now you can see it will be a graph. Okay, so is color K. If I am writing here R, then you will get red color. Okay, G for green, marker face color. If you using O, that is for orange, black. Okay, now if you are using R, or B, then you will get red and blue. Using this program, this one, there is some here. Okay. Now, if I want to run this program, then you will get this one. Because how much samples are there? Samples are very less. Minus pi to pi and pi divided by 10. Okay, this is your step size basically. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you want to use data tips, then you can click here and get the points X and Y. Okay, suppose there is one tool is basic fitting. Basic fitting means if you want to predict your waveform, which type of waveform you will get. So if I am choosing linear, so this is your linear line, okay, quadratic, and show equations also, okay, and you will get the equations here, cubic, 4 degree, fifth degree. Try to follow your graph, okay, and according to your choosing this one, you will get the equation also. And finally, if I am using 6, 7, now 7th degree, you can see here, just following your graph, okay. But now go to 8th degree, 8th degree polynomial, 9th degree polynomial, okay, 10th degree polynomial. So there is limitation of 10th degree. Now you will see here just this equation approximately following your graph. Then you can easily write this equation in your data. Okay, so you can predict and you can compare 2 degree polynomials. So plot residuals. Okay, now you can compare both graphs. What is the difference between values at a single point? So you can see 9th degree and 10th degree showing some same results are here in the bar plot. And you can see in bar plot, scatter plot, or line plot. And if we are using subplot, so you are getting both graphs in single window. If I am in separate figure, then you will get both in your separate windows. Okay, and this will be your bar plot. Okay, 9th degree and 10th degree. So there is no main difference between 9th degree and 10th degree. Both values are same somewhere. Okay, approximately 9th degree and 10th degree is same. And you will get the equation, mathematical equation. Basically, it is your reverse engineering. You have a graph, you have data, then you will get the mathematical equation, polynomial equation. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Very much audible.
Yes, Suraj, tell me.
Radiation plot करी थी ना
Hello.
Suraj, are you saying some? Yes.
सर आपने radiation plot
Yes,
करी
sir.
और यदि कोई
मेरी आवाज आ
Your
रही है
voice is
क्या?
not clear. Yes, yes, sir. You are clear, sir.
Okay, okay. Suraj is asking something as the questions.
yes I'm asking
Oh,
non-linear equations all
Yes, you can plot in a MATLAB your nonlinear equations. Because of your voice is not clear, you can write in the chat box. Okay.
if someone asks to the
Sir, there is
questions,
any
they
break?
are free to ask.
Yes, they can write in the chat box also.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sir, there is any break between lectures because uh, they
Yeah,
catch
yeah,
up
no
before.
problem. If you want, we can.
Okay.
We can.
No, I
We
don't
can.
want, but
Okay. स्टूडेंट्स मेरे हिसाब से हमको लगता है कि हम लोग कर ही दें एंड देन इट विल बी बेटर क्योंकि वी हैव ऑलरेडी अभी 12 बज रहे हैं. हेलो.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
आई थिंक नेटवर्क का कोई इशू है. इट्स नॉट प्रॉपरली साउंड इज कमिंग एंड
यस
रिफ्लेक्टिंग.
बीच बीच में रुक
Yes,
रहा है
sir.
थोड़ा.
Network issue. So network issue
हाँ
है.
नेटवर्क इशू है.
Sound
आप लोग
sound
बच्चे
problem
आप
तो
लोग
है.
थोड़ा सा ब्रेक लेना चाहते हैं या कि इट विल बी कंटिन्यू.
जैसा आपको सही लगे सर.
नो यू जस्ट से वी आर एग्री फॉर एवरीथिंग. यदि आप लोग इफ यू आर कैपेबल or then we can go, we will not go for the break, just we will finish it. क्या डॉक्टर राहुल. हेलो राहुल जी मेरी आवाज जा रही है क्या. लग रहा है कि राहुल सर का आवाज ये हो रहा है. जस्ट वेट राहुल इज कमिंग. ओके ही कैन.
okay, 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 sir.
राहुल
Actually,
आवाज आ
some
रही है
network
क्या
problem.
मेरी.
Yes, sir. Now I'm audible. Actually, some network
हेलो.
problem is here. Hello.
हाँ मेरी आवाज जा रही है क्या.
हाँ सर, सर आवाज आ रही है. Actually, some
ओके
network
ओके
problem is here.
सो
Okay.
बच्चे हाँ है नेटवर्क का तो हर जगह इशू है आजकल बच्चे
हाँ
कह रहे हैं कि दे विल कंटिन्यू एंड सो आई थिंक यू कैन कंटिन्यू
okay, okay, okay. Okay. So multiple plots. How to do multiple plots in single window? So for multiple plots, we are using a predefined function subplot. Subplot basically used for dividing your window in matrix form. For example, if I am using command subplot 2 to 1, okay, before plot command. So what is the meaning of 2 2? If you have a figure window, this one, okay, this is your single window, and 2 cross 2, so it will divide your figure window into 2 cross 2 mat, okay, and 1 is your positioning of your plot where you want to plot. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay. So you have to position your plotting subplot 2 to 2. So you will get the plot in uh, second cell, and 2 to 3 in third, and fourth in this. Okay. So basically subplot is dividing your figure window as you want. Suppose I am using 2 comma 3, then you will get 6 plot in single window. If you are 2 4, you will get 2 cross 4, which means 8 plots in single window. So you can use subplot command here. So for this, I am just going in my this and copying this program here, this one, and going. Sorry. Okay. Actually, I have not used function. I have plotting directly sine of x, sine of 2x, sine of 3x, sine of 4x. Okay. So just I am running this program and you will get the output. Okay. If you want to do the x label and y label for every plot, so you can use after plot command x label. X label means anything, time or something. Suppose I am writing here time, and y label amplitude, and title sin x, because you are plotting sin x. Okay. So I am just copying these 3 lines after every plot. Control V, just I am changing 2x, Control V, just 3x in the last, Control V. Okay. Now this one here 4x. Now you can see here every graph have x label and y label and title, sine of x, sine of 2x, sine of 4x, and okay. And you can edit this figure also, figure properties. Okay. For your documentation, you can use this window property inspector for figure, and you are selecting one figure. Then you can use font weight, font name, font weight, font size, x, x tick label, and you can easily edit according to your requirement. Suppose I am selecting this one and color of the graph you want to change, then you can change, and you can change the line style. You can as you want, dots, line, and you want to line width, suppose 1, then 2. So according to your requirement, you can decorate your graph and you can use in your documentation. Okay. Select this one. You can and okay. So you can easily edit your figure window and you can save as not MATLAB figure, just JPG file. Okay. Or you can directly copy no, you have to save them first, then you can copy it. Okay. So this is your plotting or subplot command. Basically, subplot command is dividing a figure window into your some 2 cross 2 or 3 cross 3 matrix. Okay. Now one thing is left here in plotting. Okay, this one. Multiply plots in single window means uh, plotting over the plot. Okay, for comparing two signals. So how to do that? Suppose you have signal sin x, cos x, and tan x, and you have to compare these plots, and you have to plot all plots in single window. So how to do that? Now you can see here this one. I will share this document to everyone. Okay, now you can easily practice, and one book also. This is very important. This was very important book. Okay, so now I want to plot y1. There is one error. What is the error? Because x comma y1 and x is also there. So this command is wrong. So just remove this. Now run this. Now what is the problem here? You will not get the output. Okay, because all functions are y1, y1, y1. So it will plot your last command. So you have to use y1, y2, y3. Okay. So x comma y1 comma x comma y2 comma x comma y3. Now you will get both three plots in single graph. Okay. Now there is one command hold. So how to use hold command? The hold function basically. So you have to plot sin x and cos x using hold function. So, so first you have not write two plots in single plot command. Okay. So plot xy1, plot xy2, but which may there is one command hold on. Basically, in single graph, it will hold your previous graph and plot another graph into this. Okay, then hold off. Just run this program and you can see it, and you can see one thing more which is very interesting is which is showing about your graphs, and blue line which is showing sine of x and dotted green line sine showing your cos of x. Okay, so here for this you have a command legend. For first graph you are texting here legend sine of x and cos of x here. Okay, then you will get in figure window this type of rectangular box which showing your first graph is your sine of x and second graph is for cos of x. So you can use legend for you are displaying multiple graphs in multiple plots in single graph. Okay, legend command is very important. Okay, legend hold. You can write all these commands into your copies into your copy. Okay. Now how to plot 3D images or 3D plots here. So I am just giving you one example. It's just one mesh example how to plot this mesh here. Now run this thing here. Now you can see here this is the symbol of MATLAB basically, and this is your 3D plot. Okay, if you want to plot any 3D or three-dimensional uh, vectors, then you can easily plot here. Okay, just mesh or plot 3. And if you have, suppose I have control check. Okay, y1, y2, y3. So y1, y2. Okay, so plot 3, y2. You just see. Now you will get the output this one. Okay, in 3. Okay, x, y1 and y2. Okay, you can easily plot. 3 command is also using for 3D plot. Okay, this one z, x, y. Then plot 3 command you can use, and line width, x label, y label, and z label you can easily use. subplot I have already told, right? And x is x minimum, x limit, y limit. X is a square, it will uh, make the entire x-axis and y-axis with the same length. X is equal, individual tick mark increment on the x and y-axis, the same length. X is auto, it will automatically scaling to its default. And X is on, X is labeling, X is off, X is labeling and tick mark, grid off, X label, Y label, Z label, title and text. We have already used these things in the program. Okay. Now there is one thing more. What is it? Okay. Now I am showing how what is the useful thing in this X label, because we cannot write sign sign in the X label and Y label as a text. So what to do? Okay, if I am running this program, there is some error. Plot 2, line 4, column 8. Line 4. Line 4, this one. So it is showing red. Basically, this is not your mind. Now, same error in is here. And this is also.
उसमें उन बच्चों को हम एक्टिवेट करा देंगे।
This is also.
तो आपको मेरा बस यही पर रिक्वेस्ट है कि इन बच्चों को आइडेंटिफाई करके और इनसे रिएक्शन का फॉर्म फिल करा दीजिएगा। और आप चाहो तो इनकी लिस्ट अलग से शुरू से दे दीजिए, हमें भी पता चल जाएगा कि ये बच्चे को इन सब्जेक्ट्स में एक्टिव होना है। बच्चे का नाम, रोल नंबर प्लस subject.
Student, you can ask the question also if you have any query of that one.
Now you can see a graph of the sign function.
Rejoin, regret for all inconvenience caused due to the technology. Moving on to the next agenda. What you said, you said we are in the process of, new policies, new guidelines.
Basically,
We
this pi
what you said before,
is your
exam. I would like
symbol.
to add few,
Okay, so you
sentences on that. One
write
thing is this
using
midterm
this
exam,
pi pi.
evaluation and copy with the
So we can hear you.
not going on the centralized
L
exam
is 2
department. Right,
less than equal to. Okay,
and school is preparing
IC
their own calendar.
italic
My side
P
is since
and
we are going to give guidelines,
less
we
than
are
equal to
deciding
I.
and we are going to give it on the next
So you
semester and we are
can
very
write
very
this.
off.
Sir,
So it is possible for us the school
Rahul sir, just wait. Rahul sir, just
Yes.
wait.
Okay.
हाँ, आपकी आवाज थोड़ी सी रुक रुक के आ रही है।
सर आपकी भी नहीं और
Now,
किसी का शायद माइक ऑन है तो उसके पीछे से वॉइस आ रही है,
हाँ
पीछे से वो डिस्टरबेंस कर रही है। अब तो सर की वॉइस क्लियर आ रही है सर।
और it will be more
अब आ रही है आवाज?
यस सर, पीछे से बट कुछ साउंड सा चल रहा है। आई डोंट नो किसका माइक ऑन है।
sir, please mute everyone. Okay, now it is okay. Now I am audible.
थैंक यू सर।
Okay.
यस सर, यस सर।
Okay, now you can see here. So if you want to write a symbol in labeling, then you have to use some scripting language which is available on the internet also. If you want to write pi, so you have pi and less than equal to this x less than leq, less than equal leq. I for italic, it, then t, leq, then you can write and you can search on internet how to write the symbols in the labeling of graph in the MATLAB. So you can easily get. Okay. Now, see programming. How to do some loops are there. If, switch, for, while, and break. How to use in the MATLAB. So basically, these are conditional things, and whenever required, some if statement and some condition is there, then you can use if command and switch, then for loop, while loop, and break. Okay, so there are some operators, assigning operators, not equal to, strictly smaller, strictly greater, smaller than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and operator, or operator, and not operator. You can easily use. Okay, just like that C programming. Okay, so when we use if statement, suppose we can take one example. Okay, for regular fare example, you have regular fare is rupees 10. If your children under 5, then free. Okay, there is no fare. Youth fare ages 5 to 17, there will be rupees 5, and senior fare is 65 plus, then rupees 5. Go write a piece of code that determines the passenger fare. Okay, so it will very easy and small program. So fare equal to 10. Basically, it is your regular fare. If age is less than 5, then fare will be equal to 0 because it is fare, and display under 5 and free. Okay, there is also one function here, display. So you can display your text here. Then end. If age is greater than 5 and less than 17, or as age is greater than equal to 65. So all conditions are tied together, then your fare will be equal to 5 and display discount fare. Okay, so in MATLAB, we can easily run this program. Okay, before that, you have to, because age is not defined. So after fare, age equal to input. Now, input function is very important to make your program user friendly, because if I am fixing here, I have given age equal to 65, then you have to get into the program and you have to change the values. So for mitigate this problem, we have to use input command and in single quote enter the passenger is equal to. Okay, so just run this program. There is one error. Okay, invalid expression, column line number 5, column number 41. So you can go. Actually, MATLAB automatically tells about the error 5. Okay, there is no. Go to command window. Now you will the program will ask about your age. So just I am entering less than 5. Okay, less than 5 means you are under 5, then you can travel free. Okay, there is no fear. Okay, if I am running again and go to command window, enter your age, suppose 12, between 5 to 70, enter age equal to 12 and discounted fare. Okay, so now fare equal to 5. So you can use one thing more here in the program, we have not displayed pair. So DISP in single quote pair equal to 5 or discounted fare, we can say discounted fare. So now run, go to command window, use 13. Now you can see a discounted fare equal to 5. Okay, it will display your age, discount fare, and discounted fare will be a 5. Then whatever you want to display, then you can display. Okay, this is your basically if command, if statement, using of if statement. Okay, now switch. If, for example, switch basically switch command using some skipping your statements. Suppose x equal to 2 and y equal to 3, and there is some cases are if, just like that if statement. Okay, so x equal to y. If one case is display x and y are equal, case x is greater than y, then x is greater than y, otherwise display x is less than y. So according to your inputs of x and y, it will give your output. How? So here I have fixing the value of 2 and 3. So I am not using, I am using input command. Enter the value of x equal to and y input enter the value of y. Okay, then you can run the program. We have three cases right here, and I am entering the value of x 4 and 6. Now you can see x is less than y. Okay, next run again. 67, 67. Sorry, enter the value. Is wrong here. Y equal to this one, x. Run again. X equal to 3, y equal to 2. There is some error. It always displaying x is less than y. X if I am using here two. Okay, I check because there is some error. Okay, is expression number one x. Okay, go further. For loop. So what is the use of for loop? Now, if you want to sum of square of odd numbers from 1 to 20. So how to use, how to get the sum of square of odd numbers using for loop. So we can take this example here. Okay. So if 1 to 20, so n equal to 1 colon 2 colon 20. So you will get the value of n 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and sum of square. So sum square plus n cap 2 n square. So you will get the output in command window 1330. Okay. And what is the value of n? Just 19. Okay. Because it is your last value. Okay. Not array and sum of square. You have only two variables are here, n and sum of square. Sum as. Okay. Now, if you can see in workspace, you have one value because it is your Excel things. This is your workspace basically. Okay. So this is your for loop, and we can use or one more example I have factorial of a number. See? Control. Using this program, you can get the factorial of any number. Okay. Oh, sorry, factorial not. This is for plotting temperature to temperature conversion, Fahrenheit to Celsius, Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay. So now you can run this program. So you can give the values, suppose 20 degree minus 40 sorry माइनस से स्टार्ट करते हैं माइनस 40 minus 10 g 30 minus 10 0 0 10 20 30. Now you can see the graph between this one. And now you can see here minus 40 and 40 minus 40. It means the Fahrenheit and Celsius values are at minus 40 will be same. So that's why it is your origin. Okay. And after that, you can see the value. If I am putting minus 30 and minus 34, it means X is your Fahrenheit and Y is your Celsius. Now 10 and minus 22. And you can get the output and plot the graph between Fahrenheit and Celsius. And there is, you can see here, there is one for loop. Simple for loop. Okay. For I equal to length of f. Length of f means how much values you want to convert. So you have to run a for loop. So I equal to 1 to length of f, then c of I, and you have to store all the values and plotting all the values. Then you can get the plot. Okay. So these are the examples of your for. While loop basically used for to repeat the statements until your condition will be true. जब तक कि आपकी कंडीशन ट्रू ना हो जाए तब तक आपका जो लूप है वो रिपीट करता रहेगा स्टेटमेंट्स को. So while we have to use the while loop, so we can get the square of even numbers from 1 to 20 using while loop also, as well as for loop. Now you can see while n is less than equal to 20. It means, and we are incrementing the value of n equal to n plus 2, n equal to n plus, then plus 2, then plus 2, then plus 2. When n is equal to 20, then your program will be stopped. Okay. Now in command window, you can see here n equal to 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, then 15, 14. If you want to display the sum of square at every step, then you have to write sum square inside the loop. Now you can see in command window. So you will get both things at every iteration or every loop, running loop. Okay. Now 8, then 56, 10, then 120, 12, then 220, then 14, 364. When it reaches to 20, 22, okay, less than n equal to 22, because we have incremented here. Okay, again. Okay. So now this is the use of while. Now there is also one example of Fibonacci series, which will adding the preceding two consecutive numbers, sum of two consecutive numbers preceding. Okay, so you can easily get one Fibonacci series in the MATLAB running the small program. Actually, I am taking some small programs because you can familiar yourself with the MATLAB. Now go to command window, then you will get the Fibonacci series 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34. Basically, you can see here 1 plus 1, 2, 1 plus 2, 3, 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 8, 13, 13 plus 8, 21, and 13 plus 21, 34, and 34 plus 21, 55. Okay, then you can easily get. Now, break statement. Break basically terminates the execution of for and while loop. In nested loops, break terminates from the innermost loop only. So we can see the example y equal to 3 or x equal to 1 to 10. You have to print y d comma x. If x is greater than y, then you have to break the statement. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the output. Okay. Now, efficient programming in MATLAB to avoid using nested loops as far as possible. In most cases, one can replace nested pools with efficient matrix manipulations and pre-allocate your arrays when possible. And MATLAB comes with a huge library of inbuilt functions. Use them when necessary. Don't go for C and looping if you have library, because MATLAB has huge library and so much inbuilt functions. So you can use direct functions. Okay. Avoid using your own function because it will take time. Okay. MATLAB functions are more likely to be efficient than yours. Okay. So don't try to become smart. Okay. MATLAB says I am smart better than you. So there are some more examples. Find the number of positive numbers in a vector. So x equal to input, enter a vector, count equal to 0. So we can run this program. And this is just your like your C or C++. You can use it. Okay. So now first of all you have to enter the vector. So now I am giving -1, -1, 2, 3, 4, -2, 3, -3. Okay, how much positive integers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now you will get the result. Number of positive numbers or integers is 4. Okay, so basically you can write your C script also in the MATLAB and run according to your program. Okay, and find the index of the largest number in a vector. You can use max and you can count. So repeatedly you and this is your for loop basically, but there is an inbuilt function. I have already told max. If you are writing a vector 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and just type max in small bracket x, then you will get the output. Not write to this 7 to 8 lines. Okay, so you can save your time. Kth digit of a number. If you want to know what is the kth digit of a number, then you can easily find out using this program in MATLAB. So this is also one example. And character strings also are here. If you want to display name s dot name equal to Shivam, basically s for using scripting or strings, basically. Shivam is your string. Okay. So if you want to add, suppose if I am running this program in command window, control C, this control invalid text character. Why? Because of single quote. Now second one is s dot address s dot address equal to something, control V, okay. So name and address you will get s equal to basically Shivam, name हो गया आपका शिवम and address will be your 29 Prince software. Okay, or if I am s dot name equal to Rahul, now Rahul is undefined a variable, so you have to use single quote, then you will get out. Okay, now Rahul. Okay, so we can use string also in the MATLAB. Now M file I have also told about script and functions. So there is no need to repetition of these things. Okay, now writing user defined functions. Okay, so if I want to make your command, if I want to make some function according to my requirement, so how to do it? Now go to command editor window. Okay, if I am writing y equal to sum x comma y. Okay, if I am running this program because sum is not defined, sum is a function, okay, and or suppose I am writing here RHUL. If I am writing Rahul XY, so you have to sum x plus y. So how to create a function? So function sum function y equal to Rahul Rahul. You have two inputs x comma y, and the statement will be z equal to x plus y and end. Okay. Now you can run the program and go to command sum equal to Rahul undefined function x z equal to just wait x comma y. These are inputs and x and y inputs. Okay, so we will do average function, single variable, because we have two variables, so that is some problem. Y equal to average x, and x will be your m into n size of x, or my mean or average. Okay, so how to calculate mean value? Right, copy that. So this is your mean. Type here function y equal to my mean x, and you have to write inside the function what is m and n. This is your output vector m n equal to size of x, x if m equal to 1, then m equal to n, and what is y? Y equal to sum of x divided by n. Okay, because you have to number of m. Now if you want to calculate here j a equal to, first you have to define the value of x. X equal to input, enter the value of x, then a equal to my mean x. Now run. Go to command window, 5. Now you will get the output. Okay, a equal to 5. Or because you have only one element, if you are giving some vector here, now go to command window, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now a equal to 5. Okay, because you have the sum of 9 elements 45 divided by 9, that will be your 5. Now I will get one more. Sorry, I have to run the program again. Go to command window and write in a vector 1, 3, 5, 4 elements are there. Then you have 3.25. This is your mean. Okay, so you can easily build your function using function command, and you can use further, or you can save this function in your folder. How? And using my mean, not plot. So you have to rename your program my mean. Okay, now you go to command window and write x equal to this one and write my mean. Sorry, we have not defined this. X equal to, then my mean x. Basically it, my mean is not defined, so first of all you have to save this as a function. First of all you have to run this program, then you have to write in editor window. It will not work in command window. Basically enter the vector equal to this one and z equal to my mean x. Now run this program. My अंडरस्कोर mean मैंने चेंज कर दिया है. Now run this program. Go to command window and enter the vector 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. Duplicate name basically cannot be defined. So you have to change the name of your file. Rename exp underscore. First run this function, then run this program. 1, 2, 3. See, there is some problem in saving this function. Okay, what is the problem here? Under my main dot m line 4 and line 4 function y. Okay, my main, इसको भी हमें चेंज करना पड़ेगा. rename exp underscore to, then we can see here, but there will be no problem. There should not be problem. No, we can check here. Maybe there is some. 1, 2, 4. No, there is some problem. So I will tell you in creating a function. Okay, so we will go further. There is some problem to saving the function file. Okay, now how to load the data. Okay, so if you have a text file and you have to load the data in MATLAB, so how to load? So just I am making one simple data in the workshop file, just in Notepad, new text doc. We can say write simple data dot txt. Now 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, control S. Now if you want to load the data, so x equal to load in single quote simple data dot txt, because directory you have to choose. So you have to go to properties, here, and copy this directory and go to the program and type here, sorry, project, just copy here the path. No such, okay, OneDrive, desktop, let's read to read file. See, users. Basically, this file is saved in simple data.txt, no such file or directory. Okay, just I am giving my example. Okay, I am go to editor window and I am showing you some project work. D drive, Rahul PC, graphs. Okay, basically this is your one plotting of Excel data. So XLS read command, it will read your Excel data, and just I am running this program. Now you can see the plots here. Here you can see. Okay, this is my basically project work using MATLAB. Okay, you can see the different graphs in single window using Excel data. Okay, now I want to show you my Excel data. So you can easily use your Excel data to plot your graphs and if you have data, then you can plot that D drive, sorry, enter graph. So basically, I have plotted using that file program. Okay, voltage and current basically. So you have these this data, plotting of this data, and you can see there are four graphs. Okay, so we have four pair of data. Okay, now how to use this? So P of 1, it means first column. Plot 1, plot A, this is your first column, seventh column, and eighth column. Then fifth column and sixth column, third column and fourth column, and first column and second column. You are plotting this. Okay. Okay, now you can use Excel data to plot it. Okay. So this is all about some basics of MATLAB. Okay. So if I share this documentation to you, then you can easily explore you in the MATLAB and
Hello, I am audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, so this is all about MATLAB. Okay, so if you have any query, then you can ask. And if you want to know how to install the software and how to use for basic plotting, then you can ask me anytime. And I will drop my number and email ID here. Okay, and you can consult with me in the campus also whenever you come. Okay, and in your project work or anything else. Okay, and research.
Sure,
Because
sir.
most of the research papers are cancelled because of the plotting or imaging, because we are doing some in other plotting things, and because MATLAB gives you a perfect plot with more resolution. Okay, so if you are doing plotting in the MATLAB, then if you are zooming for 400 times, your image will not be blur. Okay, so you can do the plotting using MATLAB for your research work. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Sweta, ma'am. Sweta, ma'am. Okay, I call to HOD sir, and we can finish here. Okay, and we will continue with some tools like image processing tools, GUI, graphical user interface, how to make GUI in MATLAB, or some hardware interfacing. Because of online, it is not possible to show you the how to interface the hardware Arduino or some microcontroller using MATLAB. So we will discuss about how to interface the hardware using hardware interfacing the hardware with the MATLAB. So we will discuss only. Okay, and on 29th of April. Okay, so we will continue the lecture on 29th of April.
Okay, thanks, Rahul. I hope that lot of the student takes a benefit from this your words and your guiding. So बच्चे आप लोगों को कुछ नई चीजें मिली होगी, कुछ सीखने को मिला? Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
क्वेश्चंस आप लोग के पास नहीं है? यू कैन आस्क द क्वेश्चंस आल्सो. जब कुछ सीखना है तो देन यू कैन क्रिएट सम क्वेश्चंस आल्सो. अदरवाइज लर्निंग है, इट इज जस्ट लाइक ए ट्रेनिंग टू यू हाउ टू operate these, how you can use the MATLAB software, how you can code codings, how you can create different codings for the your requirement. आप लोगों को कुछ यदि कोई क्वेरी है तो यू कैन आस्क. क्या राहुल सर?
You can ask after this workshop also. Okay, no problem. You
Yes,
have
yes,
to
yes.
first hands-on this software, and you will face some problem. Then you can ask me. Okay, because now you have not done any hands-on, so you have not facing any problem. First of all, you have to learn the basics of MATLAB. Okay, you have to learn the functions. Okay, if you are facing the problem, then you can ask on 29th or in between, and anytime you can ask. Okay.
कोई सॉफ्टवेयर शायद ये लोग को मालूम है ना बच्चों को सर?
ये मैटलैब सॉफ्टवेयर सर?
हाँ
हाँ, मैंने
कैसे
स्टार्टिंग में ही कैसे हमें यूज करना है मैटलैब ऑनलाइन सॉफ्टवेयर मैंने इनको बता दिया है कि हाउ टू इंस्टॉल और हाउ टू यूज द ऑनलाइन मैटलैब on laptop and mobile as well as.
दैट्स ए
मोबाइल
गुड
में भी ये
आइडिया.
लोग यूज कर सकते हैं.
तो आप लोग मोबाइल पे, जिनको मोबाइल है वो मोबाइल पे ट्राई करिएगा, जिनका लैपटॉप है वो लैपटॉप पे करेंगे. और 29th को वी विल अरेंज question answer sessions and the queries and technical. Rahul will ask some questions also. He will train and he will you can discuss anything, whatever you have the problems with your
And we will
operating the
discuss
software.
one application tool, sir, image processing tool. How to
Okay.
read the image, how to crop the image, and how to
Yes.
resize the imaging. So we can discuss about the image processing toolbox also.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So and 29, I think everyone should attend. All the students should attend these sessions also of 29. And then if they are passing, if they are the pass the examinations, it's not a it's objective. It will be a little bit objectives, but you should appear on that exam also, and then we will issue the some certificate to you also for attending this such type of the session. ठीक है तब? ओके. ठीक है
Okay,
ना?
sir.
And
हाँ, sir.
once again we can thanks to the Rahul for guiding to our student also. So we are always be thankful, Rahul.
But sir,
Excuse
thank
me,
you
sir.
so much for giving this opportunity for me.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, Chetan.
Yes, go ahead.
Rahul, sir, can you just provide us your number so that we can
Okay, I
contact
am
to him?
dropping my number in the chat box and mail ID also. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
sir.
just drop it. Then they will contact with you. 8802286665. अब 29th को
And
मैं
I
भी
will share this
एग्जामिनेशन में
document.
अटेंड होऊंगा.
Yes, sir, definitely, sir. And I will share this PPT and document to HOD, sir, and then they will share to you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है,
Okay.
चलो.
Thank you so much,
Okay,
sir.
then we go for the lunch also. That's and
Yes, sir.
29 we will meet again. ठीक है. Okay, then bye. See you.
Okay. Okay, sir. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
So we can also leave the